Hi, Christian LaFeur here, creator of Get Nonprofit Status and the Nonprofit Launch Kit, where we help you launch your world-changing nonprofit vision into reality. So, you want to know how to start a charitable nonprofit in 5 days or less. I've prepared a value-packed series of 5 short videos where I'm going to tell you exactly how to get your nonprofit 501c3 organization or ministry up and running without any hassle and confusion and without wasting any money on high-priced lawyers. So at the end of this brief introductory video, you'll have access to 5 more short videos that you can do over 5 days or 5 hours, because if you want, you can do it all in one kind of jam session if you'd like. You're in control of that. But if you want to start a nonprofit part-time, maybe you have a 9-to-5 job, or like me, you have 4 kids and a dog and you're just busy. It's simple if you know the exact steps you need. Now, of course, over the long haul in your nonprofit, there's the big picture, and that's what I call the nonprofit success formula. We're only going to go over the first step in this video because you want to get things moving in 5 days or less, or maybe 5 hours if you can put a big chunk of time aside here. But just so you know what I'm talking about, to go from you to United Way, the steps in the nonprofit success formula are frame it, file it, form it, fund it, and foster it. And that's the big picture. What you need to do right now is simply get started. That's why in this video series, we're only going to focus on that first step, frame it. Because at the beginning, that's all you really need to do. Many times in life, when I've wanted to do something I've never done before, or something that just isn't second nature, I'd go out to Barnes & Noble and buy a few books on the topic, and right around, say the table of contents, I'd realize there's no way I want to read a 274-page manual, or in this case, 600 pages. I just wanted to know what to do first, and so do you, right? So I understand that. I get it. And that's what I'm going to give you here. That means by the end of this video series, you should be able to get on your computer and you'll be able to start your charitable tax-exempt organization with all the paperwork you'll need to tell others that you have a nonprofit. Here are the components. On day 1, you'll have your group's name, and I'll tell you how to avoid trademark violations in naming your group, and also to name it in a way that other people will understand what it is you're doing. And then on day 2, you'll file your business entity, which is basically your corporate form, which you'll get from the agency that handles those matters in your state. On day 3, you'll have your beginning board of directors, and if you've never done this, it's way less scary than it sounds if you apply the right principles. On day 4, I'll show you right on your screen how to get your employer identification number, also known as your tax ID number, from the IRS. They've made this a little trickier for nonprofits than it used to be. I'll also tell you what paperwork you need to print out and bring with you to start a bank account. And on the last day, day 5, I'll show you what I consider to be essential. Your elevator speech, a 1 to 2 paragraph statement you can have prepared and ready to rattle off at a given moment for anyone who wants to help you in your nonprofit with one of the 3 T's, time, talent, and treasure. Because let's face it, it's no fun and you're likely to fail if you try this alone. But with your elevator speech and a couple of other nonprofit ninja tactics that I'll share with you, you'll have the tools to very naturally send off the messages and signals that will just automatically attract those people you are going to need to help you. I've developed and applied these myself, and without any exaggeration, I have literally had people come to me with no selling or pushing at all and offer to donate 4, 5, or even 6 figures in one occasion to my brand new nonprofit that was less than 3 months old. That's right. In only 5 days, in 1 to 2 hours per day or less, you can take your idea from seed to success. I'm basically going to lay out the strategy that's part of my nonprofit success system, a system I charge thousands for with my clients for free. You may ask, what's the catch? There is no catch. I believe that by just putting this free resource out there for you, by helping enough people get closer to their dream of helping others, a few individuals, maybe you, might make the decision to save thousands later on lawyer fees by investing in my No Lawyer Nonprofit Launch Kit. The Launch Kit is not something you need right now, but if you've ever looked at what is known in the IRS Exempt Organizations Department as the Form 1023, it's a bear. And what do you expect? It was laid out by the same people who brought us the 19,000-page U.S. tax code. So let's get started, because whether you're creating a nonprofit daycare, a ministry to feed hungry kids in Africa, Asia, or America, an animal rescue, or even if you're just putting together the most awesome kids skate park for miles around, the fact is it's up to you. No one else is going to impact the community like you can. I know because I've had a major impact on the world, and it's going to take your vision to make the difference in the area that you're interested in. So, sign up below, or if you've already downloaded my free report, just re-enter your first name and address in the space provided, and I'll send you a link to these 5 short videos that will help you get started in 5 days or 5 hours. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the inside.